So Texas might not be known for, IPAs, beer in general. Unless you're a beer bro, you don't really know too much about Texas beer. But what they do have, and what Grant Angel was so gracious to send us, is Yellow Rose, one of the top rated IPAs in the country.
Glub, 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 glub. Grant is all reliable. He's like the Yellowstone of beer trading. Like he's always there, and we can just count on him to always hook us up with great, fantastic beer.
Yeah,
I am just pumped about this here beer.
And here's why. Well, first off, this is from Lone Pint. We need to say that because brewery deserves recognition for coming up with something so awesome as a single malt, single hop beer used with only Pilsner malt and only Mosaic whole cone hop. I have a feeling this is going to be fantastic.
Which, like, for me is sort of weird to even conceptualize because Texas they've got some of those like old school prohibition beer laws down there. So they don't get an influx of crazy good beer often. But what we have found is as time goes on and as craft beer keeps on expanding, they're putting out some just dumb stuff down there. Just so good. So I'm ready to experience it. I want to smell it.
All right, let's get our noses in. Oh my gosh.
Dude.
And that was like instantaneous. I'm not even going to have to do a little fade edit there because that hit my nose and was like a bomb went off.
Why don't more breweries just single hop? There's something artistic and really fantastic about simplicity and doing it amazingly, right? So just firing off on one cylinder, but doing it so well. Just from that first sniff, it has so much aroma.
Yeah, and the aroma to me almost is like candy.
Yeah, yes.
It's like, it's so sweet, it's so sticky. There's a lot of pineapple, a lot of mango, a lot of even like blueberry, but you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of juicy fruit gum.
Yeah, dude.
Juicy fruit gum
you are nailing
is
it.
right what I think of when I smell this.
Yeah,
and that is just awesome. It's like a bouquet of fruit going on. Fruit salad, if you will.
I will.
So I can't imagine how good this thing's going to be. Let's get a taste.
Absolutely.
Let's get a
Cheers.
taste. Yellow Rose.
Thanks, Grant. Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Now that one.
I like that.
That's weird.
Dude, that Pilsner flavor.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is the Pilsner. I expected this to be a huge hop bomb.
Ooh, I like it.
But the amount of Pilsner kind of in the background is so unique and so delicious. I mean, it's like crackery, bready, like bread crust background.
You know, I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna actually say it works in this beer. This beer has diacetyl. There is a sort of banana-y, butterscotchy flavor going on. There is an off flavor. However, I kind of like that in my Pilsners. I think it works.
Yeah.
And this has that. I think it's imparted by the Pilsner malt.
Yeah.
But I also think there's a minor off flavor. But I think it works. I think it works really well, actually. I dig it.
It's just, this is one of those beers that's so unique. I've never had anything like it. And I'm trying to wrap my head around it. It's got this mustiness. So it's, you know what I mean? Do you get like a mustiness from the grain, like a smoked grain almost? And then that tropical fruit, the pineapple, the grapefruit, the mango, all of that's there. But then again, it's still somewhat thin. Like this is not a big beer by any means. Dude. It's really drinkable. It's like crushable.
This reminds me of brewery beer. Like, not the brewery, but like going to a brewery and having their beer out of their lines. It just has that sort of like straight from the fermenter taste.
Yeah.
And I really like that.
Someone could give me this to me and say it was a home brew and I'd believe them.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting that it feels handmade.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel manufactured, and it's not flawless, and I sort of like that. It gives me like this authentic feel. And I think it works really well with the Pilsner malt. I really like this one. I think I'm going to go ahead and give it like an A-.
Okay.
So I'll go 93. I enjoy the beer enough to definitely have it again. I think this is really cool. I like it. So 93.
Okay. I can't think of a beer that tastes like this. And for an IPA to stand out is really tough.
Great point.
And I love their use of the malt in here. I mean, usually when you think of a malty IPA, you think of caramel and no hops, and that's not the case here. They mix really well together. I'm going to go 95. Really solid A. I don't know. There's something about this that keeps me coming back and like being really interested, even though I can tell that there is a little bit of flaw to it. It's character. It's like one of those old houses
Yes.
that isn't quite perfect, but it has awesome character, so you love it.
Great beer. Always remember.
We're the Review Crew.
We'll review.
A brew for you.
Cheers.
Cheers. You know, guys, we've had a lot of beer in our lifetime, in the BRC lifetime.
Yeah.
But this might be the most unique, the most out there. We want to know from you, what is the most unique beer you've ever had? The one that we need to get our hands on because it's just so weird that it's awesome. Put that in the comment section below, and until you do, see ya.
See ya.